Hi friends, this is Mainak Misra and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be discussing with you Andrei Tarkovsky's The Sacrifice. Andrei Tarkovsky paid a heartfelt tribute to Ingmar Bergman through his melancholy yet beautiful film The Sacrifice. This is the final film of his life and he made it while undergoing treatment for terminal cancer. Like all his films, this film too deals with deep philosophical concepts of spiritual awakening, journey, and fulfillment. The protagonist of the film, Alexander, prays to God to save this world from the nuclear war. And in exchange for that, he is ready to sacrifice everything that he has, including his house and his only son, Little Man. He does not even step back from sleeping with his housemaid Maria. In the end, he does everything that he promised to do to save this world from this apocalypse. The sacrifice is a poetic parable that marks the supreme sacrifice of a human being to save this world. When the advancement of science and technology miserably fails to save this world, to ensure the security and safety of this world, an ordinary man alone shoulders the onus. Now let's discuss the story of the film. Alexander is a retired actor and currently teaches aesthetics. He lives in a beautiful beach house with his wife, who is actress Adelaide, stepdaughter Marta, and only son Little Man. The film starts on his birthday when he plants a tree on the seashore along with his son Little Man, and a postman named Otto delivers him a birthday card. A little later, their family friend Victor, who is also a doctor, arrives. In a monologue, Alexander points out the emptiness of human life amidst scientific and technical advancements. The family of Alexander, Otto, and Victor gather in Alexander's house for his birthday celebration. Housemaid Maria leaves before dinner, but the other housemaid, Julia, stays back. Suddenly, a devastating noise of airplanes shakes the house as well as surrounding area. A television news program reveals it to be an all-out nuclear war. Adelaide is frightened and suffers nervous breakdown. Alexander takes God's shelter and promises to relinquish everything that he has so that the world can be saved from this nuclear war. Otto informs him that Maria is a witch and the only way to save this world is to sleep with her. After a much hesitation and sudden shock, Alexander finally agrees with Otto, takes his bicycle and reaches Maria's house. Maria is very surprised to see him so late at night in her house, where they make love when Alexander threatens to kill himself at gunpoint. The next morning, everything seems to be normal, but Alexander does not forget his commitment to beloved Lord. He tricks his family members to take a short walk, and when they are away, he sets the house on fire, watches it from a distance, and runs abnormally. The family members rush to the spot, and Alexander admits that he has done this act. An ambulance is called, and two medical workers chase Alexander, catch him, and then push him inside the ambulance. The ambulance leaves, and Maria follows the ambulance riding the bicycle, but stops when she sees little man watering the tree that his father planted only a day back. A little later, Maria cycles away, and Alexander and little man lies down under the tree and utters his only sentence in the film. In the beginning was the word, why is that Papa? So this is the story. And the ambulance takes Alexander away, and little man is all alone under that tree. The sacrifice points out few things. It portrays the deep love of a human being. And love is one-sided. It does not expect anything in return. Without love, sacrifice is not possible. Alexander could have thought about only his family, but he thought about the entire world, and he is ready to sacrifice everything that he has, including his house, his family, little man, everything. And for that, the second important aspect of the film is faith. He has deep faith in God, in the world, in humanity. He knows that God will save this world by stopping the nuclear war. He knows that everything will be all right. The world will be jubilant again. And he knows that there is no place of nuclear war in this peaceful world. And this faith generates hopes. And with faith and hope, he prays to God, he confronts God that he can relinquish everything that he has in order to save this world. When a person is in terrible shape, he cannot proceed further, and the world looks bleak and gloomy. The only way forward is to accept God's shelter, to accept that God is everything. That spiritual fulfillment, that spiritual satisfaction, and that deep faith deep down in our hearts. Through this film, Tarkovsky shows the dark sides of technical and scientific advancements. Science and technology are bliss to mankind. They are supposed to reduce our burden, makes life simple, solve all the problems, and drive us towards progress. But instead of that, science and technology are used for creating nuclear weapons that can destroy the world at fraction of a second, delete the world map. And Tarkovsky was always apprehensive of that. He was deeply concerned that these scientific and technical advancements must have the morality. Without morality, those will not generate any significant result and can be used for negative results. This film was originally thought about the witch. He Tarkovsky wrote the screenplay for The Witch, where the protagonist's cancer is cured after sleeping with a witch, and then he leaves everything to be with that witch. But he did not like the ending, so he rewrote the screenplay and it became The Sacrifice. The screenplay is filled with philosophical and spiritual concepts. It portrays Alexander's apprehension, dedication, morality, and sacrifice. Tarkovsky paid a heartfelt tribute to Master Ingmar Bergman through this film. So he used frequent Bergman collaborator, cinematographer Sven Nykvist and Erland Josephson as actor. Nykvist is a master cinematographer and he plays with lights and shadows in the film. The night is mysterious and silent. His camera magnificently captures the mysterious night, the phenomenon of that mystic night throughout the film. And his camera plays with lights and shadows in multiple scenes. Frequent Bergman collaborator Erland Josephson plays Alexander and he brilliantly portrays Alexander's psyche and life. Tarkovsky's Alexander will always remain as a symbol of sacrifice. J.S. Bach's music has been used in the first scene and last scene, save Almighty the aria and the Saint Matthew Passion. From that piece it was taken and it is brilliant. The sound is haunting. The noise of the airplanes during the nuclear war, what is portrayed as nuclear war, is terrifying. The Sacrifice won Grand Prix award at the 1986 Cannes Film Festival and is considered now as world cinema classic. So I think you have already seen this film. Tarkovsky's films you should watch and you must watch. This is a brilliant film. And if you have any comment, please put it down below. I will try to answer those. Support my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon so that you do not miss regular updates. And if you want me to cover any film, to analyze any film, then please let me know. And until I make the next video, thank you so much for watching this. Thank you and bye.